Hey everybody, John Franklin Reviewer, and I am back with another DC Universe movie. And this one that came out not too long ago is Batman Ninja. So what exactly is this one all about? Well, this is actually where Batman ends up going to ancient Japan, trying to find a way to get himself back to Gotham while fighting the Joker and Harley Quinn. Now, before I get into what I liked about this, let's talk a little bit about the beginning of the film, how it all starts off. Well, you got Batman fighting a character named Gore, who's actually a gorilla. And the thing is that this gorilla ends up actually doing some kind of like making this time machine or something like this, who ends up sending him back and a bunch of other people like Catwoman and Alfred and a bunch of other people here. So the thing is, what exactly did I like about this film here? Well, the first thing I got to say was I really liked the story. I really liked the way that this Japanese anime story really, unfolds. Now, I gotta mention about the Joker. Of course, there's no way I'm gonna put him in the dislike pile unless he's really that bad, cartoon or live action. The Joker is so freaking crazy in this. This particular Joker, I loved a lot. This is the kind of Joker that he would be back in like the 30s or something like that when he first came out. How much of a psycho he really was. Killing people, being kind of that mob boss, and I really love that. I thought that was really great. And even Harley Quinn, she shines, a few times in this too. How good she was. I love Harley Quinn like a lot of people do, and I thought she was fantastic in this particular movie here. Just loved her psychoness as much as the Joker there. Other stuff that I really did love, I got to talk about very briefly the Batmobile. I don't want to get too much into it because I'll get into spoiler territory and I don't want to do that here. But the Batmobile has some really good surprises. I really like the way it was drawn in this too. I thought that was really cool, or CGI'd or whatever. I thought that was really excellent the way that they used the Batmobile on that there. There's a scene in this movie where you have Batman Ninja versus Lord Joker, and they're actually fighting with samurai swords, and I thought, oh, this is going to be stupid, and I gotta be honest, that action scene alone is worth the movie. I thought it was really good. That's another thing, I think this whole film was directed and written really well. They didn't end up going into silliness. I mean, there was some humor like it was supposed to be. It's the Joker, he's going to make his jokes his way kind of thing. I thought that was really good. So I thought it was directed very well, like I mentioned. I thought it was written very well. It was really fun on that. Now let's get to the dislikes. Now the first thing I got to talk about was there's a bunch of villains that they mentioned in this film, and they take a back seat pretty much like that. The Penguin, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Deathstroke. They're all located in a different location. They all eventually do come together and pretty much form one big robot. But the thing was, that kind of gave me sort of a Transformers and Power Rangers feel there, and it was like, oh man, really? So that was really one thing I really didn't like about these great villains, and they take them in the back seat there, and it's just like, really? That's what we're gonna really get out of this here? Now, I don't know who the actor was, but the person who did the voice of Batman, he tried his best, but I feel like not good enough. Because I feel like there's times I'm listening to Batman here, and I'm like, man, this is not exactly the Batman I really like. And I'm sure there's other people out there that will enjoy his voiceover, whoever this actor was. I was expecting a lot more, what Batman is supposed to represent. And I felt like that this actor really brought maybe 40% of that to the table here, and the rest of the time it's like, Batman wouldn't say something like that, at least not that way and not that way. And I got to mention this character here, Bane. Oh my god, they made him look like a sumo wrestler. And I don't know if they meant to draw him badly or not, but I did not like the way he was portrayed in this one. Like almost like that they should not even put him in it, especially for just being in it for a minute like he was a cameo. I did not like the way he was drawn on there. Now, bottom line, never judge a movie by its trailer. Cliche, I know, and that's kind of an odd way of saying this for bottom line, but really when I first saw the trailer, it looked horrible, it looked stupid, it looked bad. I thought, this is going to be one of the worst Batmans I've ever seen. And honestly, I look back at, watching this movie and look back at the trailer and I'm like, well, why shouldn't we have a Japanese Batman movie? They did so well with this movie. I was very impressed. And I was actually very surprised just because of the samurai sword scene that I mentioned in my likes column. I'm giving this movie a half a star more than I originally thought I was going to do here. 3 out of 4 stars is my rating on this one. Now before I go, for people out there who have not seen the movie yet, there is a very small mid-credit scene. Nothing at the end, but there is a small mid-credit scene. It was an okay thing. I wouldn't say it really helped the story much or not, but it was what it was. So thank you guys so much for watching another review here, and as always, stay awesome.